And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Lunchroom Debates. I'm your fellow co-host, Dibo, and my other co-host, Matt.
Pleasure to be back.
Yes, and for today, we have our boy, our special guest, Daniel, in his first episode with the Lunchroom Debates crew.
How's it going,
Doing well.
Hello.
Doing well.
Yeah.
I wanna say something because on this show we primarily talk NFL and NBA. And prior to this episode, this is my first time meeting Daniel. I was asking him what he likes talking about or what his favorite sports are, and he said NFL. And this year, he won our NBA Fantasy Basketball League.
Yeah.
So, in order to do that, you got to have knowledge about both sports. And so we're really excited for this episode with you.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely excited. If you can, Daniel, to the audience, please say your favorite sports teams and, all that good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So,
Facts.
I am originally from Detroit. Should I look at the camera or look at y'all? It doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter, nah.
So, I'm from Detroit. I was born there, raised there for a little bit. So, my teams, we got the Detroit Lions, the Pistons. They suck right now, but the Pistons, Tigers, and the Red Wings.
Yeah.
So, I'm four major sports of America. Usually I'm a fan of that. And then I'm also primary teams are Colorado teams. So, the Nuggets, the Avalanche, the Broncos. Not even the Rockies, bro. They're trash. But, yeah, that's what we're rocking with.
Bro, look at Seth. Yo, he got his hands up in the air. Oh, man, we're sorry, Seth. We're sorry. Hey, keep on the good fight, my brother. Keep on the good fight. It's a long season ahead. Long season ahead, man.
But I got to ask you something, and this
Yeah.
will be a good icebreaker because I'm a Rams fan. You said you're a Lions fan. Is Matt Stafford a Hall of Famer?
Oh, my God.
Dude, clearly.
Thank you.
You say
That's
he's not?
biased. No, he's
How
not.
is that biased? He won a Super Bowl and
Won the Super Bowl. He's going to finish top 10 in passing yards,
Yeah.
top 10 in touchdowns.
Look.
Consistently was behind great offense.
doesn't he have the most comeback wins as a quarterback?
I think
Wouldn't
he's up
surprise
there.
me.
I think
Wouldn't
he's up there.
surprise me.
I don't have the exact stat, but he should be up there.
Yeah.
But I've said this before many, many times on previous episodes. I like Matthew Stafford as a player. I respect his game and what he did throughout his career with Detroit and with the Rams recently. He's not a Hall of Famer. I'm sorry.
What?
He's
why
in the
is he
Hall
not?
of Good, but he is not a Hall of Famer. And for the reason
Crazy.
why, no All Pros, one Pro Bowl throughout his entire career. Okay, you can say he got the Super Bowl ring, which fair enough. He had a great postseason run as well.
Yeah.
But in that game, he didn't win Super Bowl MVP. He wasn't. You
Arguably
can make
the best no-look throw of all time.
Yeah, that was an insane throw. Just
It wasn't better than Mahomes versus the Ravens, but that's a little
does
bit
that
biased.
matter?
That's a little bit biased, but
That was on
I'll
the
continue.
last drive of the season.
It's a little bit biased, but I continue. But in that game, he didn't win MVP. He went to Cooper Cup, obviously. You can arguably say that he wasn't even the third best player in that game.
Well, I think OBJ would have won Super Bowl MVP if
He was on a trajectory
Yeah.
before his ACL tore on the turf.
I would have Stafford above Aaron Donald, if that's what you're saying.
Nah,
I
say Cup, Aaron Donald, and Von Miller before Stafford.
What? Because Von, what did he have? One
Well,
and a half sacks?
He tear his ACL that game?
No,
So?
no, he didn't. You're supposed to know that, bro. You a fan.
No, I thought he did in the second half. Like
No.
he got a sack or a strip sack first half.
Mm-mm.
And then, I don't know. Jalen Ramsey didn't have a good game, but
No, he
he
got fucking
yeah.
cooked.
remember
he
the
didn't
last
get cooked. Well, on the last play he did.
Jamar had him.
He
But the T.
was-
Higgins
so bad.
touchdown should have been a face mask on
I
Higgins.
understand
That's so
that.
true. I remember
understand
that.
I understand that, but nah, he did not play a good game at all. He was like bad.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't typical Ramsey, but
No.
oh,
Hey,
he got
a ring's a ring though.
he
but
got cooked by Mike Evans the game before too.
That is very true. We were at that game,
Yeah.
classic game.
You were at that game?
No,
No.
sorry, that was poor wording for me. We were at B-Dubs. We were at B-Dubs.
Yeah,
My fault.
common misconception.
On me. We were at B-Dubs watching the game.
I was about to say,
It was lit though. It was hella lit.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the comeback they made with Tampa Bay. And then last drive, Matthew Stafford, the two bombs. He had the Cooper Cup.
Comeback win.
Yeah. To get to the Super Bowl, look at the stuff. To win the Super Bowl, look what Stafford did, man.
I understand. Yeah. And without OBJ too, other than Cooper Kupp, he had Skoranek and Van Jefferson with his receiving options.
Yeah,
so.
By the way, he did have the best fourth quarter QBR last year too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, or during the Super Bowl year, not last year.
Okay.
Last year.
I don't understand why he was in like MVP convos.
So you'll say, why is he not in MVP convos, but he's not a Hall of Famer?
Well, at the same time, Cam Newton won an MVP, Matt Ryan won an MVP. Are they supposed to be in the Hall of Fame?
Matt Ryan is definitely a Hall of Famer.
No, he's not.
All right, bro.
Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan is not. I'm sorry. And I love Matty Ice. He was a baller back in his day, but no, I'm not gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. You can't do that. And I understand like my criteria for quarterbacks being in the Hall of Fame is very harsh, but at the same time, like it's the most important, and impactful position in all of the sport. You gotta have the criteria. And some people gonna say, "Oh, Cam Newton's being in the Hall of Fame, Joe Flacco, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford." Those QBs during their prime were good, maybe even like borderline great quarterbacks. But as a Hall of Famer, they ain't have the consistency, the peak, and enough accolades to be there.
Where did Matthew Stafford not have the consistency?
The consistency?
Wasn't he the fastest quarterback to ever reach 40,000 passing yards? Or 30,000? Either or maybe both.
I believe so.
Is
Man, the ball knowledge is there. He's challenging.
Facts.
I respect that. I respect that first episode on.
I just got a lot of bias for Stafford, but I love Stafford.
I understand that.
Likewise.
I understand that, bro. Hey, him and Megatron back in the day, hey, they put some pride in Detroit with the Lions, man.
Yeah.
So I respect that for sure.
A lot of people will be like, Stafford never had any receivers, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, Calvin Johnson. Okay, but besides Calvin, he was putting up the stats he was with no receivers, like truly.
And especially no running game either.
Oh, yeah.
Like his best
he had one 1,000-yard rusher on the Lions.
That was like Reggie Bush.
Yeah, hella.
You look at the running backs he had. I think Kerryon Johnson, he was average.
Drake
Bell.
Kenyon Drake.
I don't think Kenyon Drake played for the Detroit. I think Emil Abdullah. He was a first-round pick. He was a bust.
Who's the white guy that they had?
Zach Zenner.
Zach Zenner.
Zach Zenner was tough,
I'm surprised y'all know
Zach Zenner was tough, though.
I haven't thought about him
Hey,
forever.
I give love to my white running backs, man. Him, Toby
yeah.
Gerhardt, Chris McCaffrey, too. Like, bro, hey, them boys cold. Them boys are cold. But, yeah. Shout out Zach Zenner, though. I wonder what he doing now, man. Hope he living good.
All right. Do we want to get into today's episode?
Absolutely. Let's get it.
All right. What you got for us today, Dibo?
All right, man. Quick rundown after our electric introduction. I said that completely wrong. Intro. Excuse me. First, we're going to talk about Stefon Diggs getting traded to the Houston Texans out of the NFL. Then we're going to dabble into some NBA news. Obviously, some injury reports. Julius Randle.
No, I gotta text you something. Cause all right, go do the intro and then I'll tell you what I was about to text you.
All right.
Go ahead.
So the Julius Randle news, him being out for the year, and then Joel Embiid returning from his torn meniscus injury. How is that going to impact the Eastern Conference playoffs and Philly's run in there as well? And with their main segment today, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. An NBA March Madness tournament. Hey, 30-team bracket, best and worst teams throughout the league going at it head-to-head. We're going to debate about that as well.
We're all going to have different top picks, are we? Like the winner of the bracket. Unless you're not going to pick the Knicks, are you?
No, I'm not going to pick the Knicks.
Okay.
But what I was about to text Debo was that I don't have the bracket on my computer anymore.
You don't have the bracket?
That's why I needed the paper. But I was going to text you that I need the paper.
Oh, dang.
But bad air. But while you have this is actually a good moment. This, you know how, like, I have good vibes about this episode today? This morning, while I was at work, I met a guy today named David Hall. You want to know what he did for a living, or what he still does for a living?
What?
A referee for March Madness.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
The best. I asked him today, who's the best player you ever refereed? Guess what he said? He's up there.
Best players ever refereed. I'll go with Tatum.
It was KD.
Oh,
Damn,
what?
that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
In In March Madness?
When he was playing for Texas.
That's crazy.
Swear, look it up. David Hall. David Hall is his name.
How old is bro?
Ooh, he's gotta be like 60s.
Damn.
He's gotta be. He was telling me he's actually a like not recruiter, but he teaches new referees, like coming onto the scene.
That are going into March Madness.
No,
Or
just like getting
refereeing.
into refereeing.
Yeah.
Which, not as cool as if they were going
Hey,
into March
still though,
Madness,
still
but
though.
still, yeah.
That's
But
sick.
the first piece of news was the Stefon Diggs trade. Do you have the trade details up on your phone?
Yes, I do. Once I get a pencil to write this shit down. But
All right.
for our fans, here's the bracket. I wrote all the names down. Obviously, because of online, mishaps.
Yeah.
I had to go traditional because apparently it's too damn hard to get a good bracket generator. So I had to print this bracket out, again, March Madness style.
It's good.
Hey,
It's good. It makes it more authentic.
absolutely. Hey, low key, do you guys have a pen or a pencil? Cause
I got a pen.
yeah, all my pencils don't have any lead in them.
Oh, end of the year vibes.
Working utensil?
Bro, I do my shit on the computer.
You want a pen or a pencil?
Damn.
Pencil.
Live on lunchroom debates.
Yeah. Bro, I actually find a bracket, free bracket to type on. It was fucking hard. I was
Yeah.
super hard. But with what you said about Stefon Diggs, I have the official trade details. Obviously, the Texans received the star wide receiver from Buffalo, as well as a 2024 sixth-round pick and a 2025 fifth-round pick from the Bills as well. And for Buffalo, they received a 2025 second-round pick from Houston via the Minnesota Vikings.
Daniel, you want to start us off here?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I knew there was tension between Diggs and the staff and not being happy with his position, but I've always been on the thing it's a yearly thing where Diggs is always complaining, but I always thought him and Josh were great pals, great buds,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect this to happen. This actually blew my mind when I read this news. So I mean, and to only get a second.
Yeah. I thought that this was honestly a fleece by the Texans, value-wise. Only a second. You move down a couple rounds, but you still do get draft value.
Mm-hmm.
You get 2 picks, plus you get an elite wide receiver who still on his day can be top 5. So I really like that. Plus you have C.J. Stroud who's coming into his own, and you arguably have the best wide receiver core in the NFL, depending on what happens with the Bengals and T. Higgins. I mean, unless you want to argue Eagles.
Also, Tyler Boyd as well. I believe he's still a free agent too.
True.
But again, yeah, on paper, Stefon Diggs coming in along with Tank Dell. I mean, he's still recovering from his injury he suffered this season, but on his day, a very effective wide receiver too. And Nico Collins,
Yeah.
3-headed monster right there.
Yeah.
Hey, gonna be nasty with C.J. Stroud.
Don't forget Dalton Schultz at tight end too.
Yeah, very solid as well.
Nice.
Joe Mixon
in the backfield now.
very capable pass catcher, one of the best pass catching running backs in the league still.
And to top it all off, they have a great offensive line. Okay, a somewhat decent offensive line. At least their guards are. What do they have?
They got good tackles because they got Laramie Tunsil.
Okay,
Well, yeah, he's probably one of the best in the league,
There.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fuck up his name, but Scruggs, I believe, Juice Scruggs. He's a very capable starting caliber guard in this league.
Nice.
On the Texans?
Yes.
Honestly, I have not heard that.
Who's their center?
Their center?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say Glory Christianberry because obviously
No, he's on
mixed
the
up.
Titans.
Oh, Juice Scruggs is their starting center.
Scruggs.
And then Kenyon Green at left guard.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Shaq
yeah.
Mason at right guard. Tyus Howard at right tackle. He's solid. Obviously, Laramie Tunsil to round out that O-line, which obviously he's one of the best blindside tackles in the entire league still.
Yeah, I mean, this team is dangerous. I'm not going to lie. To have two I was saying this earlier, to have a just good tackle is hard, especially in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And they have an elite, people can consider him the best in the league in Tunsil. And then, what'd you say that dude's name was?
Scruggs.
Nah, the other tackle.
Oh, yeah, Titus Howard, excuse me.
Titus Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about him, but I mean, if he's not on your blind side, then that's okay because you have Laramie Tunsil because he's left-handed, ain't he?
Yeah,
he's the lefty.
Yeah. So I mean, like, and he gets that ball out fast, really fast. I don't know. I think they just got the potential to make a Super Bowl run this year.
I mean, Super Bowl run.
Isn't that
Seth,
crazy?
I hope you cut to him for the hot take right there. But, I mean, I think they're the clear favorites out of the AFC South.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Which they're already on a trajectory as well. I believe the only other team, in my opinion, that would have challenged the Texans for that division spot, like the Jaguars. But at the same time, I did not like what the Jaguars did this offseason in free agency as well.
No, I think that the Titans are going to finish above the Jags next year.
I believe so, too.
Yeah.
The Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
They switched up their quarterback, didn't they?
Well, yeah, Will Levis is in there now.
Yeah, he's
You know the dude who eats mayonnaise?
Yeah,
Mayo
like-
Man. Mayo Man. Mayo Man.
Nothing wrong with Ian Mayo.
And then they got L'Jarius Sneed from the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
They did make that trade.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
Sadly. Yeah, sadly.
Resident Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like. But I didn't think he was going to stay. I didn't think he was going to Tennessee, though.
No, bro. I'm not mad that he left because I understand that to begin with, but it's just the amount of money that the Titans paid to get him, which was like $19 million a year. You know, but hey, we'll move. Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, they'll put the league on notice along with Trent McDuffie too as well in our secondary. So,
That's true.
we move. 3P on the way. So
Can I say
Stay
my
tuned.
prediction for the Buffalo Bills, though?
Mm.
I think they're trading up for number 5 from the Chargers
For who?
to get
neighbors.
Oh,
Neighbors.
don't-
Thank
oh.
you. I was blanking on his name. Neighbors.
Damn, you think they
LSU.
can?
Well, I think the Chargers are interested in getting draft compensation because that roster is just bad. They just need bodies more than anything else.
Especially offensively, they got no good skill position players at all in that unit.
They lost every. Damn, I didn't think about
And-
that. Keenan,
yeah.
Mike, Austin.
Eckler.
Literally everybody. And so what they're trying to do now is have Herbert be the only contract and then just get rookies around him so that the contract doesn't affect it too much, which I think is kind of a smart move in a sense. But I think that they're trying to get draft capital. I think, they could go Neighbors at 5 or
Maybe
Broad
Trey.
Bowers,
Yeah.
but Bowers isn't going to go that high according to
No.
Dibo. Joe Alt if they really want to tackle, but they already got
They already got
Slater.
tackles solid, but wide receiver's the most, realistic
Yeah.
position they're gonna attack in the draft, obviously. But I'm looking at them trading up around the 9-10 spot with the New York Jets in that position to get a guy like Rome Odunze. With him being the deep threat that he was and he was capable of being during his time at Washington, the connection between him and Penix, it was nasty. The deep ball was very, very nasty, and I truly believe that if you put Odunze with that Bills unit right now with the Josh Allen, fireworks on the way.
For sure.
Really?
Sure.
They lose Stefon, they lose Gabe Davis.
And I mean,
I'm not saying
Actually,
Gabe Davis
nah,
was crazy,
I
but I'm
disagree.
saying
I
like,
disagree.
I'm not the
you think
biggest
Odunze is gonna be the guy that just turns this whole thing around?
I don't believe that he can, equate to what Stefon Diggs' production was in Buffalo. Like, not at all. Like, as absolute peak, Stefon Diggs was like, what, a top 3, maybe even 5 wide receiver in the entire league. So I don't think that at all. But with Odunze, him being one of the elite X wide receivers in this draft class, him being an elite option on the outside, he'll be a very capable wide receiver 1 for that offensive unit in Buffalo.
Yeah. But like enough to make the next step, or do you think they're taking a step back?
I don't-
Oh, they're for sure taking a step back.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Who we all have the Bills losing this trade?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just glad we all agree. I also think it's kind of interesting what the Bills are doing. Like, what is their time frame? Or is Josh Allen their time frame?
I guess Josh Allen's their time frame.
Yeah, I thought like their
Should
Super
be.
Bowl window was the last few years, but it seems like it's kind of closing. They're losing their defensive stars who they had to cut.
Yeah.
Jordan Poyer, right?
Jordan
Jordan
Poyer,
Poyer, yes.
Tre'Davious White.
Yeah. Well, Tre'Davious White's different because he played 2 games in like 2 seasons or something.
that's
Yeah,
true.
his knees are gone.
Sure.
Hey, good luck with
We'll
that
see-
though.
we'll see what he turns up to.
I did like the signing that they had with the Rams, like short term deal.
Yeah, it's not bad. And we got Fuller this offseason, so.
No, so for what the Rams needed to improve their secondary short term wise, it was solid.
Wait, which Fuller? Kendall or Kyle?
I think it was Kyle, right?
Yeah,
Or was
Kyle
it
Fuller.
Yeah, I believe it was Kyle.
I believe it was Kyle Fuller.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. But I mean, bro, hey, nah, again, it's your team though.
Wait, you said they got Tre'Davious White too?
Yeah.
I have a lot of moves I'm missing out on. That's crazy.
I mean, this is kind of like
This
the
was
dead
more
period
low-key,
in the
yeah.
NFL right now. So, the mind is not the most clear at this point. But hey, draft coming though. Hey, it's coming.
Y'all seem to know a lot about this upcoming draft. I mean,
Well-
talking about like possible trade ups and downs. Like you guys got to know the specific picks each team has, and then you actually know the talent that's coming out.
I mean, like he's trying though. But when it comes to like draft experts, I'm the more like capable
For real?
one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do any draft work. I can't lie.
I don't know. I just see the YouTube videos of like top prospects. And
Hey,
stuff like
that tape evaluation, man. Gotta stay locked in around this time.
Yeah, I will.
Gotta stay locked in, man. Hey, mock draft coming soon, man. You know, it's coming soon. Hopefully, our boy Danny can get on that. Trying to, figure out how to fix the schedule. Make it best for him. Have him on here. But, hey, the mock draft's coming, absolutely. Just like how we did it last year. So, can't wait for that.
What's this next topic that we're getting into?
Oh, wait. I also had
perfect.
one question to say.
Yeah.
Before. So Houston, right? Going back to them, are they, other than the Chiefs, a top team in the AFC, like the best team in the AFC right now?
I can't lie. When I saw this move, like that same question popped into my head, and I couldn't believe it at first because, like, think about where the Texans have been our whole lives. They've never really been a top 3 team, I'd say, in the conference.
Like their maximum, even during the Matt Schwab, Arian Foster, Andre Johnson, J.J. Watt days when we were like little kids.
Yeah.
They're at best like a wild card, divisional round team. So even like more recently, Deshaun Watson, D-Hop, them making magic in Houston. They maxed out in the divisional round. Thank y'all for that, by the way. I appreciate that 24-point blown lead in one quarter. Just want to get that out the way. Just want to get that out the way. But to continue,
The fake punt.
that was so stupid, Bill
continue.
O'Brien. But yeah, but with the Texans, right? I'm looking at some teams right now. All right, I'm gonna list some teams, and y'all gonna say if the Texans are better than them or not.
Ooh, nice.
All right,
Sure, Baltimore.
first one, Baltimore. Go Baltimore. We'll get that out the way.
I was gonna say that's probably the most difficult pick. Are they better than Baltimore? They lost to Baltimore in the playoffs. Didn't they?
But then again, Baltimore,
No, we gotta make this a one-word segment.
yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
okay,
true.
okay.
Like you just gotta take the
We gotta go. We gotta go. My fault. Okay. Again, Baltimore. Let's go.
It was Kyle Fuller. Respect greatness.
All right. I'm saying they're not better than Baltimore.
Baltimore's better, but because of the Henry signing.
I'll go with Baltimore as well. All right. Next team, Cincinnati.
I think they are better than Cincinnati. I'm taking Houston.
I'm taking Bengals.
I'm taking Cincy, man. Joe Burrow coming back. I'm sorry. Joe Burrow on the way. He about to reclaim his throne.
Yeah?
Second, third place throne, but still a throne.
But it does depend what happens with that wide receiver
I was
core
gonna
to an
say-
extent as well.
I don't think Tyler Boyd's coming back. I have no idea about T. Higgins.
Still,
True.
like it's been like blank in that aspect, bro. There's been no news coming out, so
We'll see if something happens on draft night.
we will see. Next one, kind of a wild card. Matt is on them for this season. The New York Jets.
You're on the Jets this season?
Yeah,
I'm taking Houston, but I like that.
I'm taking the Texans as well, but I do like the Jets.
I'm taking Houston.
Yeah,
Next one, Cleveland.
I'm taking Houston.
this is tough. Cause what is Nick Chubb gonna be?
What are a lot of players gonna be?
What
What's
is
Deshaun Watson gonna be?
Facts.
What is Deshaun gonna be?
Too many question marks. Give me the Texans.
A lot, yeah. I got
And they just beat
Texans
them in the
as well.
playoffs, even if that's with injuries.
Okay. Next one, Miami.
I'm basing this off quarterback. I'm taking Houston. I'm not saying Tua's bad. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is Texans for sure.
Free money, Houston.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. KC Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs.
Better squad. I'm taking the Chiefs. You can't doubt Mahomes.
Chiefs for sure.
Again, 3P on the way. Kansas City. Lombardi's is gonna be in KC for a very long time. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
CJ stopping y'all this year.
Hey, a lot of that's been said for a lot of QBs before.
Facts.
Throughout the Mahomes era. I don't know, man.
The only one who can do it is Joe Burrow.
And what happened in the AFC Championship game in 23?
What about before that?
What happened the year after?
What happened the 4 total games they played?
The 4 total games? Bro, hey, who has the more Super Bowl rings?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, all I gotta say about this, they beat us in that 2022 championship game, went to Super Bowl, didn't finish the job. Year later, we beat them in the champ game, Super Bowl against Philly. Got that done, finished the job. Enough said.
It's a team sport, though.
It is a team sport.
They didn't have all the pieces there. I don't even know if they can make it back, though. I don't know. Is Joe Burrow and the Bengals going to be that team that competes with Mahomes? Or is it going to be CJ and the Texans?
I fully expect Houston to be in those convos.
Yeah.
For next season for sure. But I got Bengals.
I mean, I agree. I think Houston's gonna be like a top 3 team in the AFC next year, but they don't got. I don't think they got as much experience as the Bengals.
No.
Or like that pedigree quite yet.
True, yeah.
I think they need. They're like too young. They need one more run. I think so.
Sure.
The Thunder type beat.
Thunder.
Oh, you're saying Thunder's not making a run this year?
I mean, they're in a good position. They're in a good position, but they're young. I mean, if they don't make a run, it's because they're young.
That's what I've been thinking, too. Yeah.
I want to say it's because they're young. I think they're ready. Yeah. Size is the bigger factor for me instead of their age.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they got, like, no bigs.
Did you say shy?
What?
Did you say shy?
Shy. I didn't mean Shay.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Nah, I did not mean Shay. But next segment, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Matt, do you want to start, or do you want me to do it because you're still emotional?
Please.
Yeah.
Too emotional.
All right. To the NBA with the New York Knicks. Big news coming there. Julius Randle, star forward, to undergo shoulder surgery as he'll be out for the remainder of the season. Again, Randle's been out since January the 27th when they played the Miami Heat. It was a primetime game on ESPN. Matt, damn, man.
That was a beautiful game, too. Comeback win.
Oh,
against the Miami Heat.
Comeback win?
We were down against them.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
We were down, like, I don't know if it was double digits, but it was like 8 for a good part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Right. Additional notes, Randle is expected to make a full recovery from his injury as he is expected to also return around the start of the 2024-2025 season. So, with that being said, Matt, we're going to start off with you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How you feel about this news?
It's tough. It's tough, to say the least. It's like a punch in the gut. I want to say that I was more pessimistic on Randle's injury than most to start with. I felt like it was always kind of going to be a really big question mark for us, and we never knew what was going to happen. And the more and more it got extended, I kept telling you it looks like he's going to go for that season and an injury. And then today the official news came out that he opted for it. But while I was walking here, I did see that OG Anunoby just got approved for contact, or is allowed to play contact now, but Knicks are going to be cautious, so Tips will probably just play him for 35 minutes a game.
Oh, but just 35.
Just 35.
Yeah,
but the Knicks, Look, I'm gonna put it like this: the Knicks, right now, we're the 5 seed, with the Magic being the 4 seed. Magic at home, we would lose that series. I think we might switch it with them. The only way we win that series is if we have home court advantage. I think.
No, I don't think y'all losing to Orlando. I'm sorry.
You don't think so?
Bro, the firepower not there with Orlando this year, especially from their guards.
The firepower not there for us this year. Who do we got outside of Brunson? Firepower.
Bro, Brunson is easy going to be the best player in that series.
Oh, I think so too. But what if he doesn't have like a 2-3-4? Because look, Paolo has Franz. He has Jalen Suggs who can go for like 30 like every 2 or 3 games.
I want to say 30.
Yeah.
No, he goes for 30 like every 1 or 2 games.
Nah. Like the threes, they're gonna be flying.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be flying, but at the same time, like, no, you're not dropping the 30 ball. I'm sorry.
It depends. I mean, if OG's not back, I don't know if we're winning. I'll put it like that.
Though.
He's back on the bench.
What about Miles McBride?
Miles McBride's been great.
Yeah, I didn't see the vision. You won on that.
Has he really?
Thanks.
I haven't been watching.
He's been great.
You didn't.
I was a Miles McBride believer before anybody else.
I didn't believe this guy for shit. I was like, bro, why you talking about Miles McBride like that? You a bench warmer.
He was a bench warmer his first year. He got the Tibbs treatment.
Yeah.
But my biggest concern with the Knicks is, I mean, I referenced it earlier, but the minutes. Because with a guy like, I mean, this is a little bit unrelated, but like James Harden, he's always been like dribble. It's always heavy on his legs, and that's been a very big catalyst for his underperformances in the postseason. And I feel like with the Knicks, like Josh Hart has played multiple 48-minute games this season. Miles McBride is logging 40-plus minutes like it's nothing nowadays. Every starter is basically playing close to 40 outside of Hartenstein, who's at 35, and that's like the lowest. And I just think that in the playoffs, the legs might give a go.
Oh no, they're for sure dying out on them, bro. Like Tibbs, man, I understand all the injuries they've suffered throughout the entire year, but man, you can't play your guys consistently 40, 42 minutes a night. It's unsustainable.
I don't know. I mean, I think he should be in Coach of the Year conversations personally. I don't think he should win it, but you're telling me a dude who hasn't had 3 starters, 1 starter the entire year, and then Julius Randle and OG have both been out since January, and we're on a 3-game losing streak now, but it's basically like 3 games back out of the 2 seed. We were a couple days ago. We were 2 games back of the 2 seed.
Well, if you're gonna put Tibbs in those combos, you gotta put Mazzulla there. He has to be like top 3.
I mean,
Mazzulla's team is
anyone
so
can
talented.
succeed.
Thank you.
Anyone can succeed. So if you put Monty Williams, if he coached that Boston team right now, they'd be the same team.
What did Monty Williams do with the Suns? He took them to the finals, and now he's in the Pistons, and we see how awful he is.
Weren't they? Okay. They were maybe a 1 or 2 seed, but like that's in the West, not the East with the Celtics.
No, like with what Mazzulla has done, building a culture, establishing his scheme, which when he first got the job, obviously with the Ime Udoka situation, he wasn't able to fully get the team together with the limited amount of time they had before the regular season started. So for him to have a full year with an actual coaching staff, handpicking guys to build that unit, bro, he's been doing an elite job this entire season.
No, he's been doing elite. I'm not trying to say he's not doing elite. I would just say, for me, Coach of the Year, you gotta go through some type of adversity.
Okay.
I think that with the Knicks, it's basically like everybody's been hurt. We had stretches where we didn't have the 3 starters plus Jalen Brunson for 2 weeks at a time, and to barely be out of the 2 seed, I think that's miraculous because you look around the league, the Pacers. What happened when Tyrese went down?
They died basically.
What happened with the Sixers when Embiid went down?
They died and their body got burnt.
Exactly.
Hella burnt. Yeah.
Exactly. And so all these, I was about to say the Hawks without Trae Young, but I think they might have a better record without him, or they might be around the same.
But what does that mean?
Well, I was trying to prove my point about how when the star player goes down, the team does worse.
No, but that's actually a really good point. But the Knicks
stay afloat.
Yeah. I agree, having the adversity within the season and having your coach be able to still rally the team and keep up a top seed. I mean, different sport, but look at the NFL. Look at the Cleveland's coach. I forgot his name.
Stefanski.
Oh,
Stefanski. Thank you.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly very similar situation.
Very similar, actually.
Very injury riddled season, and to be able to take that team to the playoffs, regardless of what they did in the playoffs. But I mean, taking that team to the playoffs.
Basically a fourth-string quarterback as well.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco got in off the couch.
Mm-hmm. And he still was able to bring this team. What was it, 11-6?
Yes.
That's
well,
very impressive.
I mean, we got Taj Gibson off the couch for a couple of days. We signed him to 10 days.
That's not the same thing.
Taj Gibson is the next Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he is, for real.
Hey, Taj Gibson gonna get a coaching job soon, though. Expect that. Assistant coaching
that would
job.
actually be good for him.
Yeah.
He'd be good at that. He'd be nice for, like, a Bigs coach.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing with Detroit and James Wiseman. I've been seeing earlier with the past month or two, him, like, coaching up James Wiseman on the sideline.
James Wiseman's been, like, he's been, like, boom or bust. Mostly bust, but, like, he'll have a boom game.
Yeah.
Which, like, it makes you think, like, oh, that's why he was a second-round pick or second overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not consistent at all.
Yeah, he'll go out there, and then the next game will look like he doesn't know how to play basketball.
Nah, he's raw as shit. But
but you guys got Jalen Duren. You're cool.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Jalen Duren is a very, very good center, young center. Hopefully he can make some All-Star appearances down the line with his career. Absolutely. But back to the Knicks and Julius Randle. Obviously, their title hopes this year are over, which is unfortunate because when January, when they got OG in the trade from Toronto, with Randle and OG both in the starting lineup, they went 12-2, and were also the number 1 ranked defense. So with
I think top 5 ranked offense too.
Yeah, as well.
Beat the Nuggets by 44.
Yeah, you keep saying that in the group chat, bro. This man always brings it up.
It's the biggest loss of the Nuggets season. Why would I not?
That is true. That is true. But I continue. So with the core of Brunson, Randle, and OG for this season, it's a very missed opportunity, and it's a damn shame because, I've been sitting on Matt and the Knicks for the longest. But at the same time, the Knicks were playing elite ball with all those guys healthy, and who knows, it could have made a deep run Eastern Conference Finals. And if they were to play against Boston, I'm not saying they would have beat them at all, but they would have made it very interesting.
Nah, we were actually horrible against Boston this year. We were 0-4 against Boston, but we didn't play you guys healthy. So it's like we never really would have known what would have happened. Obviously, the Knicks would have won in 7, but.
Nah, I'd say Boston 5. 6 if Brunson gets hot though.
Oh, 6 for sure. We went to 6 with the Heat. You guys aren't better than the Heat last year.
We would have beat y'all in like 6.
You took 6 to beat the Hawks.
Bro, it doesn't, bro.
We're better than the Hawks.
Bro, man, I fear Trae Young more than Jalen Brunson. So hey,
I'm sorry.
And you gotta factor in that Atlanta is way better offensively, and their 3-point shooting is more efficient, way more efficient than New York.
Nah, their 3-point shooting is not that good. Trae, I think Jalen Brunson shoot better from 3 than Trae. Dante's a sniper,
but they have DeJounte Murray too.
Well, I'm just saying from last year though. Last year's perspective.
I don't think so. I think the Cavs would have beat the Hawks last year.
I mean, yeah.
But we beat the Cavs.
Okay, what does that mean? What are you trying to get with that?
How could the Knicks beat the Cavs? But the Hawks couldn't, and you're saying that the Hawks are better than the Knicks.
It's just a matchup thing.
I promise you that. What is it? 2020 year is fluke. I promise you guys are living off of that.
2020 year.
2020.
When we made the finals. Or what are you talking about?
The year we played Trae.
Oh, Trae, bro.
That year.
Trae. How was that fluky?
Because we had Elfrid Payton and Reggie Bullock as our starting backcourt, bro.
Bro.
I promise you, dude. How big of an upgrade is Jalen Brunson over Elfrid Payton?
Maybe
massive.
Massive. You can't even quantify.
I'm sorry. If you put Jalen Brunson on that Knicks team, then the Hawks would still beat y'all.
Oh, I agree, but we also don't have RJ. We also don't have like a young Julius Randle. We got better bigs now, more experienced bigs.
So what are you trying to say?
We would have smoked that team.
Like, okay, so like this year's Knicks team compared to the Hawks team during the
What's the best Hawks?
2021 run.
Is that the best Hawks team we've ever seen?
No, it's the 2015 team.
I'm saying with Trey.
Oh, with Trey. Oh, easily. Yeah, by far. My fault.
If you want to compare
shout Jeff Teague, though.
If you want to compare the best Trey team to the best New York Knicks team, New York's beating them at 5.
So what do you? Okay, again, like, what are you trying to say with that?
Respect the Knicks.
Bro, just say you hate Trae Young and call it a day, bro. I'll forever tell you that, bro. Just be honest with yourself. Just say, hey, the reason why I have Jalen Brunson ranked above Trae Young is because I don't like Trae Young for what he did to my team.
Why
That's
Trae Young over Jalen Brunson?
Why is Trae Young over Jalen Brunson?
Thank you.
Yeah,
offensively, I just think he's on a. Well,
he's not a team player is the problem.
How's Trae Young not a team player?
What is DeJounte doing right now?
Oh, my God.
Exactly right. How many years have we been asking Trae to play off ball because DeJounte...
It was a shitty fit to begin with.
Okay, but he hasn't tried to cooperate in any way.
Why would you make Trae Young the secondary ball handler compared to DeJounte? Where he's infinitely a better playmaker and helps his teammates create open looks.
Because Jalen Brunson could drop 63 a game, but it looks better when he plays off ball because Julius Randle plays better on ball. It's the same exact thing. It's like those guys are capable of putting up buckets any night of the week, but you got to work with your team. You want Julius Randle to be in the corner, or you want DeJounte Murray to be in the corner, or would you rather Trae Young and Jalen Brunson be on the catch and shoot?
I want Trae and Jalen to be the primary ball handler.
I don't think they need to be at 24/7.
No, I'm just saying though.
Well, I think like down the stretch, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but when you compare DeJounte and Julius Randle's, like, both of their roles, it's completely different because of their positions. DeJounte a guard and Randle's a power forward.
Well, yeah, from that aspect, sure, but they're both they both can initiate the offense too.
Yeah, it's about your top two or your top options for creating offense.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
It's like if they're going to trade all this, I at least have to try to work with him. How many times do we see Trae actually running off screens off ball, doing dodges, blitzes, all that type of stuff off ball to get open for DeJounte? Never. And that's why DeJounte's not playing better than when Trae is without DeJounte, but the DeJounte is hooping. Trae plays better without DeJounte, and they've never been able to work, which yeah, that's a shitty fit, but they never work together. And I can't say that when I've seen Luka excel next to Jalen Brunson. I've seen Julius Randle excel next to Jalen Brunson.
Oh, those are way better fits, though.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Julius Randle doesn't fit with anybody according to y'all.
Okay, but when you compare Julius Randle to DeJounte Murray, again, you can put you can be more diverse with Julius Randle on the basketball court. You can put him on the perimeter still, in the corner, or even in the low high post.
I would say Brunson made Dinwiddie. Brunson and Dinwiddie as a tandem, they're obviously not better than Trae or DeJounte. No. I'm not gonna say that, but you could tell that their 2-man game was better and they fit better. They worked for each other. And Dinwiddie, look at Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie can't get a hold anywhere, whether he's the primary ball handler or off ball. But with Brunson, they were able to win games in the playoffs without Luka.
Brunson by himself was winning games, and with the role players too as well, like a Reggie Bullock and a Maxi Kleber and a Dorian Finney-Smith. They were shooting great in the Jazz series in that playoff run. Spencer Dinwiddie, as second option, was not good at all. I don't care about Finn or not.
Well, that's why they paid him over Brunson. They thought he was better than, or not that he was better than Brunson, or at least for his price they did.
Okay.
Which is crazy. I'm not gonna say that was a good decision.
That was not a good decision at all. That was not a good decision at all.
But let's move on to the other NBA news.
Yes, Joel Embiid making his return officially. Primetime versus Golden State. First game back. Sixers got the win.
No, it was against the Thunder.
Oh, Thunder. My fault. Thunder. My fault. Big mistake on my behalf. My fault. I said Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Dang, I got it in my notes. My fault. Yeah. I mixed it up for the game he got the actual injury against.
Oh yeah.
Well, because they were both on primetime.
Yeah.
On TNT as well.
You're right. For me, the Sixers are so tough to grade. I mean, I don't think that they're contenders, but I think that
you don't think they're contenders.
No, I don't think they're contenders.
If with a fully healthy Embiid, you can put them in that conversation, but in that like low tier, maybe around like dark horses.
Okay.
But I just think it's going to be the same story with the 76ers where, like, Joel, like previous years, Joel has been hurt coming into playoffs. And because of that, he gets fatigued and he doesn't look the same. That's how he has the game where he shoots 4 for 20 against the Hawks. The games where he's up in the fourth quarter with like 6 minutes left and it's just gassed and lets the lead go. Those type of performances. So I feel like those we're going to continue to see just because he is getting back so late. And the game against the Thunder, there was a moment where he got fouled and he like laid on the court to catch
he was
a breath.
On the ground for like a fat minute too. He was mad winded down the stretch.
Yeah, which I mean I applaud him because he played like 30 plus minutes his first game back, and they got the win. I don't know. I think they could arguably be if they stay in the play-in. I think they're a first round exit.
So what's their seed right now?
The 8 seed currently.
They went all the way to the 8 from
like 3.
3 to 8.
3 to 8. You think they could play themselves into a better position now? I mean, there's only how many games left?
No, I think they're losing first round because they're either going to play Celtics or Bucks. I know that the Bucks aren't great right now, but I would still take Bucks over Sixers.
They could make that Bucks series interesting.
I was going to say, that's going to be great.
That would
series.
be a good series.
And you add Embiid back, albeit his conditioning is not the best, like, at all.
Yeah.
And for the a limited amount of games left in the year before playoff time, it's gonna be really hard for him to get up to speed again.
But I also think the reason I would really take Milwaukee is because instead of going against like a typical guard nowadays, you're going against Giannis, and Joel's obviously gonna be in the paint. Like that's gonna be a taxing series on him, just coming off a knee injury. And I just think the fatigue would really start to show there.
Absolutely. And they have to play him because they don't have any other big with that caliber of size. You like Paul Reed, best B-ball Paul. With
Mo Bamba.
No, you can't start Mo Bamba, bro. He's too scrawny. But those are like really their only backup bigs off their bench against Giannis. Like what covers can you throw at him with that arsenal?
Wait, I know he's not like gonna play, but did they sign Kenny Lofton Jr.?
I don't know if he's still on the team. It
Fair.
might sign him on a 2-way, but at the same time, like bro,
he's not gonna play.
He's like 6'5".
He's not gonna. True. Baby Jokic, but like baby.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, but like, I not bringing up that point. I didn't think about that. You're not getting back the best version of Embiid.
Yeah.
This dude is still. I mean, what was the whole injury? He
torn meniscus. Yeah, and even then, before he tore it, he was starting to break down too with his very poor legs.
He was sitting out. For a good part.
So like, yeah, when he injured it versus the Warriors down the stretch, it was writing on the wall already. Like it was bound to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm comparing my friends to an NBA athlete, but like I've had friends that have torn meniscus and it takes them like a year and a half to recover, and. I mean, 30 minutes a night in the playoff. I mean, he's obviously going to be, like, wanting to play 40 minutes probably,
Right.
It's just, like you said, Giannis is going to tear him apart. And come third, fourth quarter, he's just going to be exhausted. And they're just going to – I don't know. I think if that's a series, Bucks in 5.
5?
I'm saying Milwaukee in 6. Yeah, 6.
6 or 7.
6. The floor spacing Philly has and the shooting – with a Buddy Hield, Maxey when he's healthy as well. They, especially with the Bucks' perimeter defensive problems.
Yeah.
Defensively as a whole, because they've been poor, very poor, basically the whole year. Doesn't matter the coach with Adrian Griffin or Doc Rivers. They've been poor defensively all year.
Right.
I don't care about all that like record stuff and everything like in between. That's a bad matchup. That combination is very bad.
I also think we can't forget about the coaching matchup in this because I think that Nick Nurse is going to get you a couple games over Doc Rivers.
Yeah. Just
based off coaching alone.
They'll at least be competitive in those games because of his schematic brilliance.
Yeah. And we know what Doc turns into in the playoffs.
Yeah. There are many examples of Doc being outcoached by the opposing team in these playoff matchups in the past. Nick Nurse could be also one of them if they play each other in the first round.
It's not an exclusive list.
No, not at all.
Wait, what was that? It was Toronto versus Philadelphia, the Game 7 shot that Kawhi hit. Was that Nick Nurse versus
Yeah,
Doc Rivers?
That was Nick Nurse versus Brent Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Brent Brown got fired right after.
Yeah.
Which he should have been fired before.
I wonder what he's doing now.
On the couch.
He might be an assistant.
He should be an assistant. Probably in Australia because he's had experience with them before in that country. He was not a good coach, though.
He's an assistant for Wemby right now.
Oh, really?
Spurs?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
He's on Pop's coaching stuff.
Oh, he was an assistant with the Spurs before. I'm certain.
Yeah, that actually makes sense to me.
He should be.
I think he was.
I know that.
I think he was.
He was in Pop's coaching tree.
But are we ready for the main segment?
Yes, he was from 2007 to 2013. Assistant coach of the Spurs.
Lovely.
Let's get it. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Spring flu. Not spring flu. Spring allergies.
But since NBA playoffs are not NBA playoffs, but postseason playing games are basically a week away at this point.
Also, Final Four coming this weekend.
Oh, true.
Hey, man. You want to continue?
It's good hoops. It's good hoops.
Very good hoops.
And because of that, we thought probably next episode we'll be doing maybe playoff predictions or play-in predictions.
Yeah.
So why not, instead of talking about 4-game series, talk about a 1-game series?
One off.
March Madness.
NBA March Madness 30-team single elimination bracket. Got it right here on paper.
The ASMR of the paper.
Tingles.
Yo, like that. No.
Chill.
That's crazy.
Chill.
My fault. I did. Not my fault.
We'll
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Clip
Again, yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, with the paper I got right here, as you can see, 30-team bracket, single elimination, the ranked, the best to worst, all in this bracket right here, from the Celtics at number 1 to the Pistons at 30 here at the bottom. So, hey, man, We're going to debate, give our thoughts, and yeah, man. Best 2 out of 3 between us.
Yeah.
Will be the team that moves on.
Yeah, we'll be
Okay.
the decider.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So we're going to start off with the top of the bracket, the 16th-seeded Indiana Pacers versus the 17th-seeded Golden State Warriors.
I think I'm taking the Pacers. I mean, I don't know. I feel like y'all might think it's more tight than how I'm feeling, but I think the Warriors are just falling apart.
I do agree that the Warriors are falling apart, but I also think that the Pacers are perfect for this format because they made the in-season tournament run, which was to the finals, which is basically like this. That's almost like a trial of what this is, basically, in a sense, because it was all the teams, or not all the teams, but some of the teams in a one-off bracket. So I would take the Pacers just because of that.
Oh, man. Y'all saying the Warriors are falling off, man. Bro, Indiana, not the same team. Not the same team from the in-season tournament.
That is true.
Especially with the injury to Tyrese Halliburton. Him not being at the same caliber level of player from December, that stretch. I got Golden State for this one.
That's fair.
I got Golden State.
I do want to take Golden State because of their experience.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. Because when it's win or go home, those boys know how to play.
Yeah.
But I just like Indiana in this format.
Right.
I got to give it. But this is not the same team. You're right. They also do got a ton of injuries.
So Indiana is moving on to the next round. Moving on to the 9v24 matchup. Orlando versus Memphis.
Give me Orlando.
Orlando as well.
No.
The Grizzlies, they can make something happen with like, no, I'm just saying because in those, well, he's saying he's saying no.
Yeah.
He's saying no, bro. You don't think Jeezy's gonna make some shake?
Nah, he knows that they're not good.
Damn, okay.
G.G. Jackson.
Man, I want to give credit to Taylor Jenkins and like them being a feisty team, but yeah, I'll go with Orlando. They might make it close though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They might make it close, but yeah.
Maybe Marcus Smart decides to turn up if it's a March Madness game and actually play. Because he's probably healthy right now.
How many games has he played this year? Like 15?
Yeah, something like that.
Around that, which
Something like that.
it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
Like the chemistry wasn't there, you know. We didn't see fully what a Ja Marcus Smart backcourt would look like. You know, have Ja, Bane, and Marcus potentially be on the floor at the same time. So that's an unfortunate scenario.
Yeah. Yeah. And they'll figure it out though. They'll figure it out.
Oh, for sure. They're gonna be right back at the South next season.
All right.
For
Next
sure.
matchup.
Yeah, AB25, Cavs versus Raptors.
Okay, well, they don't got Scotty. They don't got Yako.
They don't got anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
They don't got Jonte Porter.
Yeah.
Chill. They don't
That's
got
Mikey's
RJ.
brother.
They don't got RJ, which condolences to the Barrett family.
Yeah, and to Emmanuel Quickly's family as well, with his passing of his uncle recently. Get well soon, my brother.
But yeah, give me the Cavs. The Raptors are purposely losing games right now, so they'll lose this one too. In like 14 in their last 14.
I do like Darko though. Darko's proven me a lot as a head coach this first year.
Grady's been playing nice too. I can't lie.
Grady Dick.
Yeah.
I do like Dick.
Damn. Well, he didn't say it on camera.
Y'all seen was it Anthony Black and Grady Dick?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, they had to like delete the photo too.
They fired the dude that.
I saw that.
Oh,
so funny.
They had like the LinkedIn posted up as well on Google.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was crazy.
If anything, that's like good PR.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the post is good PR. Firing them is obviously the bad PR.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, 4v29, OKC versus the Washington Wizards.
I'm taking Washington. I'm kidding. OKC.
OKC.
I got OKC.
We don't gotta spend too much time on this one.
Nope. Next one, Kings versus Bulls, 13 versus 20.
Kings.
Kings easily.
Sabonis
Especially,
is on one.
I think they definitely got home court advantage too.
I need that. I need that game to be announced by the Bulls broadcasting crew, because them boys gotta have a lot of fun. I think Stacey King and Adam Amin, those are the commentary guys. Hey, they're an elite duo, so salute to them.
I think Mark Jacobs does the Kings broadcast though, so I might take Kings broadcast.
Nah, Bulls is better.
Well,
Do we?
Mark Jacobs is nice. Though.
Well, do we want to do a broadcasting episode? Just like rank all the broadcasting crews.
We might have to.
That'd be really
Okay.
impressive. Y'all are actually knowledgeable on all that.
For most teams.
Yeah.
Mike Breen, Knicks, obviously number one.
Drew Carter and Mike Gorman for Celtics.
Horrible.
Not good, like at all.
No,
Well-
I've heard the Celtics that just got
It
boring.
was-
But
broadcast.
if you want to do yourself a favor, watch the Pelicans games.
Oh yeah.
Home
Oh,
games.
I forgot the play-by-play guy, but
yeah.
Antonio Davis, the color commentator, bro, he's excellent.
Yeah.
Does a very good job.
Really?
They like actually give the other team props too.
Yeah.
It's
they're-
they
not homers.
they like give them like praise when they make a good play.
Kind of like the Charlotte announcers.
But they break it
Yeah.
down. Like their commentators break down the X's and O's of the game.
Oh, really?
It's like really
Okay, that's
impressive
what
for
you
like
like
a
to watch.
local broadcasting crew.
Yeah.
It's like really dope,
Yeah.
super duper dope.
But next
But this is mad ironic. Knicks Hawks.
no way.
Are you serious?
Knicks. Oh, I did see this one made it last night.
Yeah,
but I got Knicks
Yeah,
too.
Knicks Hawks. If it was trade, it would have been something different. But
It would have been Knicks too.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. No.
maybe Atlanta. If it was at MSG, especially if the Knicks got home court.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But our next matchup, we got the LA Clippers versus the San Antonio Spurs, 5v28.
Clippers, but they're not looking good recently.
No, they've been actually really bad.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, they're so
They
cooked,
fell off.
bro.
They've been like 500 or maybe lower than that over their last like 4.
Around there,
over
bro.
the last, like,
It's
20.
it's cooked, man. James Harden, if you look at his statistics recently,
He's not done
it's
anything.
it's really bad. Super bad.
I was with our resident Clippers fans and Paul George fanatic, Ryan Sadeghi, the other day. Fans know him. And he thinks that Paul George is leaving Clippers for sure.
What?
Which means he's going to one of two teams. The Knicks or the 76ers.
He's not going to the.
It's one of those
he's
teams.
not going to the
Why?
Knicks.
Why are the Knicks a criteria? That just doesn't.
No,
fit.
that's not even
Well,
homework.
we
Those
do-
are like
we
his
do
only
this
two
shit-
teams.
we do
Oh,
this shit
okay.
like
Sorry,
every, bro, he's not gonna be a Knick, bro.
Well, Sadeghi doesn't think Sadeghi thinks he's gonna be a Knick. I think he's gonna be a 76er.
With what cap space? Cause you traded for OG and you got paid for OG as well.
But he's the only guy we have. Burks is 10 off the books.
He's fucking horrible. Oh my god.
Him and Bogdanovich have been.
Bro, Burks is especially ass.
Yeah.
No, that boy's no.
Alec Burks.
That
he
dude
came from.
Yeah,
the
Detroit.
Pistons.
Yeah.
You guys got Quentin Grimes.
Yeah.
He's been solid though.
I would rather have Quentin Grimes than that trade.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Hot poo poo, bro. Like it's not good. But moving on, Heat versus Sixers, 15-18.
I got Heat.
I got Heat as well.
Well, I guess it won't matter because it's already 2. So
Who are
I'll
you
take
gonna
the
say?
Heat. I mean, I don't know. I would have taken the Sixers, honestly.
Ooh.
I don't have the best criteria for it, but like
They got the best player in the series.
yeah.
Ooh, I mean, playoff. Are we counting playoff Jimmy for March Madness?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Okay.
I think so.
Well, then the Heat had
Because this is basically
number
a
every single
postseason
time.
environment.
True.
To be honest.
True.
Well, then maybe I'll take the Heat for it.
Okay.
Either way. It was me and Dibo.
All right. Suns Jazz. 10-23.
Suns.
Suns easily. I don't know what the fuck Utah doing right now.
0-10. Well, that's tough.
I don't know why you tanking in this type of draft class, but hey, all right. There's other teams. I'm like, why are you tanking right now?
For real.
Are you really tanking for Ron Holland? No, I mean, I'm not trying to shit on Ron Holland. I don't know about this draft class a lot, but at the same time, like, bro, you had Wemby, Brendan Miller, like, bro,
last year.
last year, and then you want for some of these teams they want to go like all in. I don't understand that, but yeah, move on. Mavs Blazers 7v26.
Mavericks.
Easily. Luka dropping like 40.
Dark horse for this
50,
tournament.
excuse me.
Mavericks.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
All right, 3 versus 30. Nuggets versus Pistons.
Nuggets.
It hits home for me. Nah, Nuggets.
Thing. If you wanted to say Pistons, we could have.
I could argue the Pistons. No.
No, you can't. There's no argument to be made.
Jalen Durant and Nikola Jokic, I mean.
Give me.
Jokic dropping a 50 ball. 50, 20, and 10 game. Count it.
Probably.
But Lakers Rockets 14-19.
Ooh, give me Lakers. Veteranship and size are going to win them that game.
Yeah.
Late show as well. Rockets, man, it was a great run, that winning streak, but sadly, they will not make the play-in.
Linsanity run.
No, it
Green
wasn't.
Sanity run.
No, it was not Linsanity run.
Linsanity run.
Jalen Green, though, after that
Insanity
kid,
run.
though. I mean, Jalen Green's been.
Yeah.
He's been crazy.
Yeah. He's been since the report that. What is it, baby mama?
Yeah.
Didn't he have like 3 different baby mamas?
What?
Probably.
I saw that.
I just said.
That's crazy though. Hey man, he was hooping. He been hooping though.
He has been hooping, but I'm glad it's over.
You're glad it's over?
It was a painful time.
Oh, are you glad it's over? Why you
anxious
hating
that about
on a young king?
I was a hater.
Wow.
I is incorrect. I am.
Actually,
Why are you a Jalen Green hater?
Because I'm part of a Haters Incorporated group chat.
yeah.
Why are you, bro? That's crazy. What's Jalen Green ever done to you?
What has Dante DiVincenzo ever done to you?
What's Dante DiVincenzo
You don't like
ever done?
Dante, bro?
I mean,
Oh,
bro,
this
man's gassed, bro. This man be gassed him up like crazy.
Like
What did you say about Jalen Green before the season? He was going to be an all-star? Gassing him up like crazy. Get out of here, boy.
He was one of your top picks in the fantasy draft, too.
Yeah, oh, I remember that. Luckily, you did take Sengun, so
Yeah,
you got
true.
the actual Rocket.
Yeah,
The actual best player on the team.
he failed my ass out. But hey, they're gonna be a good team next year for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Next one, Pelicans Nets.
Pelicans.
Yeah, that's easy. Nets are fucked.
Oh, Nets are awful.
Jesus, bro, it's over, man. Sean Marks, their GM, bro. Hey, pack your bags, buddy. It's over soon.
They got to trade Mikal Bridges to the Denver Nuggets. That for KCP. I'm not saying that's the trade.
They got a high price for Mikal, I heard. I heard that which I don't think it's necessarily true, but there was a rumor in the NBA that the Rockets offered Jalen Green for Mikal, and the Nets said no.
Yeah.
It was like 4 first-round picks.
And Jalen Green? And they say no?
Nah, not 4
Yeah,
picks.
they were gonna like exchange
They
the
have
picks they got from the James Harden trade and like give it right back to them. They didn't want to take it. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
I don't know why you try to go all in with Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, 2 role players.
Yeah.
No offense to them.
Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, like no offense to them. They're very good like role players, winning role players on a championship caliber team. But when you have them as your main stars, like what's supposed to happen? What you thought was gonna happen?
Yeah.
And now they're like complete trash. They got like 30 wins, 30 and 47 right now. They're out to play it, and they got like no future. Like who wants, bro? Like what do you do if you're the Nets? You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like bro, them boys are cooked, man.
No, they might have the bleakest future.
They're in the same position that they were in like over a decade ago with the Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett trade.
That's hilarious.
When they got him at the end of their careers.
Yeah, sold their soul away for a washed up Paul Pierce and KG for 1 season.
Everybody was like, "No way, this team's about to be crazy."
Nah, then they got their ass kicked by the Heat too that year in like 5 second round. You know, hey man, tough break for like 5 of the Knicks fans worldwide. So we'll move. The last matchup to round out this first round is the Bucks versus Hornets.
In the Bucks.
Bucks.
After what happened recently?
Give me Bucks.
Nah, okay.
Give me Bucks.
Hey,
Giannis
man.
in a must-win game.
That's nasty though
like that.
for like their past 2 losses to the Wizards and the Hornets too as well.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not a good look.
Didn't Corey Kispert kill them the game against the Wizards?
He was going crazy though.
Yeah.
He was going crazy.
I respect it. I actually wanted us to draft him or Trey Murphy, but the year that we got Quentin Grimes.
Damn.
But they obviously got taken early. Rightfully so.
Cheers. Okay, starting off with our second round matchups, we have the 1-seeded Celtics versus the Indiana Pacers.
Celtics.
Yeah, you a hater.
Celtics, I'll play it.
You're a hater.
I'll play it.
All right. Magic Cavs next up.
Cavs.
Give me Cavs.
The Cavs have been playing really bad hoops, man, but I'm going to say Cleveland.
Cavs did get blown out by Nuggets like on Easter, actually.
Well, they lost by double digits to Phoenix last night, too, as well. It was on primetime, man. Them boys are cooked. It's so over.
It's weird. They can't play together.
It's Garland and Mitchell.
Well,
because I know for a fact as a backcourt, they cannot, like, long-term, like, you're going to have to break them up.
And front court, too, I think.
Yeah. I don't think the front court, really. But the backcourt, like, that doesn't fit at all, especially with Garland being timid right now, not trusting his open, like, his shot, being able to create for himself. Like, long-term, that cannot happen. And if you re-sign Donovan Mitchell, you got to move on from Darius Garland and get some type of assets back for him in return. It's not it, bro. It's not it, man. I don't know for Cleveland, man. They got a weird future going on. Very weird future.
But it's weird because Garland was putting up, like, 30 against, like, the Timberwolves, like, a really good defensive team, like, when Donovan Mitchell was hurt. And then since coming back, they haven't been able to win. But then again, like, it's been the whole season for Garland, like, him being able to turn it on consistently with him being an offensive threat. Because the playmaking is always going to be there, which Garland's one of the better playmaking guards in this entire league. But when it comes to his scoring and him being aggressive, it's not been there at all. At all. Well, but, like, it was when he had to be. Like, when Karis LeVert and Donovan Mitchell were out, like, he showed the ability to knock down shots. But when he's with those guys, like, he just doesn't seem like he wants to. I don't know, man. Playoff scenario where we got like have a green light, shoot that rock. Teams are gonna zone up on you. Yeah, he was bad in the series last year. Yeah, I think he's gonna be played bad again, especially if they play like an Orlando or a defensive oriented team, like maybe the Knicks again, or even like a Miami Heat if they make a deep run, or not deep run like playoffs, but regular season if they get this winning streak going. Yeah, true. I think they actually might be playing the Heat. Wait, who's the 6th seed right now? Or it might be the Pacers.
Miami.
So they would play the Cavs.
They're so fucked. I think they might get swept, like, dead-ass series.
The Cavs.
Like, yeah. They honestly could get swept, bro. It's not good.
No, they're not good.
Like,
Versus
Donovan
Miami?
Mitchell. What?
Versus Miami?
Yeah, they're getting swept. Donovan Mitchell's banged up. Garland's not the
He
same
did just
player
come back.
as he was before. Like, look outside those two as your main scoring options.
Did they beat the Sixers?
They
The
beat the
Sixers. The Sixers last game before Joel came back.
Yeah, they did. That was the Uber incident.
Oh, yeah.
That was the Uber incident, yeah.
Oh, but they barely won. They won
Right.
by 3.
All right.
Next matchup?
Yeah. OKC versus Sacramento.
OKC.
Ooh, Sacramento.
Yeah, OKC.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like, I think their game, it gels well against a Sacramento Kings-oriented team. I just think that they can manage to, well, not like fully slow down Sacramento, but they got the personnel to match up against the Kings' perimeter threats, especially with the Kings being banged up now without Kevin Huerter,
Yep.
one of their best shooters, and
They don't have
Malik
Huerter?
Monk. Nah, he out for the year.
But I do like Keon Ellis, who's starting at shooting guard now. Shout out to that man.
Should have been had minutes this whole year. Should have
Nice.
been had minutes. Bro, they was playing Chris Duarte as their like 3-and-D over him to start the year off. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Quick, did you see Duarte had like bleached hair? I didn't like it. He got too much VC. Not in the gym enough.
But what happened to Sasha Vesnikov?
Oh, what was he? He was like their EuroLeague guy.
Yeah, he
right?
was he won EuroLeague MVP. Now he's like a bench warmer. He can't get minutes.
He's got high ass jersey number 2, I think. I don't know what happened to him.
EuroLeague MVP.
Yeah.
That reminds me of, Facundo Campazzo.
Yeah, Facundo Campazzo
He wasn't just-
was not good.
He wasn't just the EuroLeague MVP. He was like the player of the decade in the EuroLeague.
Damn.
Or whatever league he was in.
Wasn't Milos Teledosic the like super fancy passer from the Clippers?
Oh yeah, he was cold though.
I remember.
He was
that.
cold.
I remember that. That was the same. That was the same year that James Harden had the best crossover of my lifetime. The one over
Wesley Johnson.
Wesley Johnson. Yeah.
That was nasty shit. That was nasty
And stared
shit.
him down.
Yeah, that was nasty shit. All right. Next one, Knicks Clippers.
Clippers.
Damn. I'm taking the Clippers.
I want to say not Clippers. Knicks so bad, but again, their injuries, man.
Yeah.
They don't got the offensive firepower. I'm going with LA.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Knicks. I mean,
No, I can't.
okay. So
I'm like realistic when it comes to
okay.
the
You don't hold
Knicks
the
and their-
bias. That's real. That's
and
real.
their like chances in big games.
But so that's code for him, just like being soft in general. They don't got the faith, man. He don't stand on business. He's not 10 toes down, man.
Then it should be lying.
Nah. This dude can say that because his team's a 1 seed,
Yeah.
first in the Premier League, back-to-back Super Bowls. Like, he
Bro.
can say that. I can't say that because my team hasn't won a chip since '73.
No, technically, I've never seen my team win a championship in my lifetime.
That is true. The Celtics haven't, but
Oh.
Like I never watched my team winning a championship.
Be like,
poverty.
13 rings.
Real.
But no, don't say
That-
that. Don't say poverty.
All his rings came when there were like 8 teams in the league.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where are your rings?
A little bit later than that.
A little bit later, bro.
Yeah.
74. The last time I won it, Cold War.
Yours are from the 50s.
Vietnam War.
Yours are from the
Bro,
50s.
that's the same thing.
That is not the same thing.
Bro.
The 50s and the 70s?
Oh my
That's basically our
god.
whole life. So you're telling her your whole life is nothing? Thank
Bro,
you.
what was your best moment as a Knicks fan in the playoffs?
In the playoffs? Damn, it might be
I've seen
last
my
year.
team make multiple conference finals, a finals appearance, and we're gonna go to the finals again and win that.
Damn. Can you lift up your finger and show me how many rings you have? Just in your lifetime?
In my lifetime? Nah,
Oh,
bro,
so
show
there's
show
nothing-
how many playoff wins y'all have in your lifetime.
No worries, no worries. We're just at the same place.
How
at the
many
end.
conference finals appearances?
It's not about the journey, it's about destination.
That's so
We
bull.
got the same
And,
destination.
That's
y'all
bull.
y'all are equal.
That's
in
so
championships
bull.
Thank you.
as
Thank
of
you.
your lifetime.
Thank
That's
you.
so bull.
So are you with us?
Hey,
Pistons?
I consider myself a Nugget fan too, so I mean,
Oh, get that out of here. Get
All
that.
right, man. Next one, Wolves versus Heat.
Wolves versus Heat. Give me Wolves.
I got Minnesota as well.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota is scary this year.
Even without Cat?
Well, Cat will be back, but like,
will he? Like second round though. Third round.
Because I truly do believe that they're the best team to knock down Denver in the Western Conference.
I don't.
It's a possibility.
Suns kind of have been playing really well against Denver lately, but that is regular season.
That's not enough, bro.
That's true.
They don't got enough. They don't got enough depth, man. They got the firepower when their big three is healthy, obviously, but when you go down to the rest of their roster compared to Denver's, it's night and day, man.
But with the Cat thing, I don't necessarily think they're better without Cat, but I think the Cat injury is a blessing in disguise. Because what we've known for a while now, or at least what I feel like we all thought at least when the Rudy Gobert trade occurred, was that they're too big ball. They're too much big ball. It's Twin Towers up top, and Anthony Edwards has notoriously said that he prefers playing with small ball. And since Cat has gone down with the injury, Anthony Edwards has been playing the best basketball of his career. And so I think that they have to prioritize building around Anthony Edwards, and I think that seeing what Naz Reid has done in Cat's place, because Naz Reid is basically Cat to a smaller extent. He had like a 7 3-pointer game, I think just last week, and he just hits threes at a ridiculous rate. And defensively, he's pretty mobile. Like he can, like they've played him at the 3 before with that 3 big lineup, and he's fine playing at the 4. And like I just think that you have to build around Anthony Edwards. So I don't know whether Cat will be back or not. I think he'll be back in playoffs probably like midway through first round because the play-in games are going to take like a week alone, I assume. So I would give the Timberwolves like the knock in this matchup for sure. And then regardless of what happens this year, I think you just got to move on from Cat.
Wow.
I've been saying this. Dating back to last year, too, as well.
Yeah.
Y'all have both been saying this?
Yeah, I think so, personally.
That's not a bad take, though. I've been on the Naz Reid train all year
Yeah,
long.
Naz Reid has been great for them.
Quick stat check. Just look this up, y'all. Naz Reid, in his 10 games as a starter this year, 19, 7 boards, and also 3 assists, like, in that range.
That's crazy.
As a starter. So he's very capable of being a starting caliber big in this league, man. And while he's not the same level as a Karl Anthony Towns as well, him being a cheaper option and him being more capable as a playmaker and even as a defender, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Hey, he's been shooting the lights out as well, too, from deep. On his high percentages as well. Like, mad attempts, too.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, do you take Anthony or do you take Cat? I mean,
but we've been on the taking Anthony train, man. He's one, proving it more when it matters the most in the postseason. Like you can rely on him way more than a Cat, which throughout his entire career in the playoffs, his resume, we've seen that he's not a playoff riser. He's one of the biggest playoff droppers in the entire league by far.
Yeah, people always make fun of him for how awful.
Do you remember the game that Karl Anthony Towns got hurt? Who they were playing?
I do not.
I think it's Philly. I know for sure like they played the Pacers, which are just down here. But this is Anthony Edwards' point total since Cat got hurt. And I know points isn't everything, but it kind of just goes to show like the point or the argument in this. 34, 27, 27, 32, 37, 21, 24, 35, 31, 23, 23. And so he's playing the best ball of their career. They're winning these games. Like, I think, what are they? They're the 3 seed in the East by like in the West by 0.5 games right now. Like a half game, even without Cat. So they're winning all these games. He's playing the best basketball of his career. I think you got to build around him and get some pieces that he really works with.
Oh, easily for sure. Easily. All right, next matchup. Interesting one. Suns-Mavs.
I'm taking Mavs.
I'm taking Mavs as well.
Mavs easily.
I just thought back to that Chris Paul shot. Knocked the lead down to, 40?
Suns can't win in closeout games.
Yeah.
And Luka is great in closeout games.
Especially against the Suns, too.
Especially against the Suns.
You know how he coming.
We know that meme.
Another interesting matchup. Nuggets-Lakers.
Nuggets.
Nuggets for sure.
Nuggets easily.
No.
All of that Lakers dark horse contender run stuff this year, man, it's not there, brother. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you one thing for sure. Even if they played against an OKC and a Minnesota, man, they're not beating either of those teams. I'm sorry. They can make it interesting, but no. When it comes to the coaching and even with the entirety of like the roster, when you compare those teams with the Lakers, it's not there.
No,
So,
it's not.
not even. OKC too, man. I don't understand how that's like free money in people's eyes when they say like the Lakers gonna beat them.
Versus OKC.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying J-Dub's gonna be better than Chet one day. I don't know.
He'll be an all-star for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be second or third.
I think Chet got the higher
MVP.
ceiling. He'll be better than J-Dub. Which, bro, a Shea, J-Dub, and Chet big three. That's fantastic, bro. That's fantastic.
With
man.
like 30 or 20 picks still. You got whatever you want.
That's beautiful.
Go find the fourth
man.
piece.
That's beautiful.
right. I forgot they have so many picks still left within the last few years.
They've barely even used their picks.
Yeah.
I saw the vision. Been seeing the vision heading into the year. Thought they were gonna be top 4 in the West. Fulfilled that promise. Higher expectations than I expected. But
I was never expecting Jalen Williams to be this good. I mean,
he's nice. He's like really, really good. Like,
no, fantastic.
like he could be their second best player.
Hey, and he's gonna put some names on notice, man.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Hey, they're saying like, bro, outside of Shea, who can create for themselves, who can score for that Thunder team?
Him.
Nah, J-Dub here. J-Dub's here, man. Put some respect on him.
He's great in the clutch too.
Absolutely, one of the best clutch players in the league.
Very true.
Hey, if we actually cared about clutch player of the year, then he'd be in that convo. But we don't care that much about it. But hey, moving on.
This year, Steph.
Yeah, Steph by far.
That makes sense.
Yeah, moving on though. Last one, Pelicans, Bucks.
Bucks.
I got the Pelicans.
I got the Pelicans as well. Wait. Is what Brandon Ingram are we getting for this?
Oh,
Because that is important to me.
He's banged up right now, but I believe he's gonna return in the postseason.
Because if I get Brandon Ingram, then I'll take Pelicans. If I don't have Brandon Ingram, I take the Bucks.
Let's see. Brandon Ingram could return late next week, according to CBS Sports. That was 2 days ago.
So then I'll take Pelicans. I'll take Pelicans if he's coming back now.
My guy.
They just got so many big bodies. They got great depth all around too.
This is the year for them to make a noise, to make some noise in the West, man. Have to. Everybody's healthy.
Well,
minus Ingram, but he'll be expected to come back. Zion is playing the best ball of his career, even though he didn't get an All-Star nod. But I believe the best ball of his career.
I think they would play the Timberwolves now, though, which would be a really good series. But because I think the 4-5 is Clippers-Mavericks, which we would see for like the third or fourth year.
Yeah, Mavericks is gonna tap that ass. But the Pelicans would play the Nuggets if they were to beat the Kings in the play-in.
Oh, they're the 7? I thought they were the 6.
I think they'll pass up Phoenix for that 6 spot.
Phoenix has been playing great lately.
But we don't even know for like that West, for the West, man. We don't even know these spots. They're gonna change.
They change like, every night.
Fluidly. Like so. But moving on, we got 8 more teams here. First matchup, Celtics Cavs.
What are you picking?
Boston.
No
Celtics, Dean Wade BS. No Dean Wade BS.
I got Cavs, no.
Boston easily. OKC versus the Clippers.
OKC.
I got OKC.
I got OKC as well. The one thing that has been consistent, like the Clippers, even when they were on their winning streak, was their transition defense was horrible. Like they were good if they could get in a set defense, but their transition defense was horrible. So OKC is a matchup nightmare for them because OKC is just run and gun.
Yeah.
LA, man, right now, zero identity.
Yeah.
Zero identity. Hero ball, like, to the maximum. Like, limited ball movement, which defensively, their personnel, they don't got the wing defenders like that. Even the names, that you expect them to be wing defenders, they're not there. Like, Terrence Mann, he's been really bad defensively. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard, he can't maintain his defensive caliber throughout a 48-minute game. Mm-hmm. Paul George has dropped off. Like it's they're a poor defensive unit.
Yeah. And the bench isn't the same. Like, outside of Norm Powell, I mean, Russ isn't even getting minutes anymore, which I don't understand too much. I can't say I understand that a lot. But
no, like the Clippers are cooked, man. And it's really like concerning because of the move they traded to get James Harden like mid-season.
oh yeah, well, I think that they're still happy with that move. I think that 13 games is probably the best Clippers team we've seen since the Kawhi and Paul George era took over. Like that 20-game stretch.
Okay, but would you be happy if they got beat down in the first round?
Well, no, but I mean,
with making a win now move like that, with the limited cap space that they do have, with the limited assets, with the aging roster.
I mean, they basically gave up nothing for him. They gave up Batum, Marcus Morris, who isn't even on the Sixers anymore, and then what else? Robert Covington. I don't think he's on the Sixers, or he still might be.
I think he's out of the rotation. Begin with, which like that's a pattern with Covington over the years.
And then Kenyon Martin.
Yeah.
Or no, KJ. It might be KJ Martin.
Man, I like Kenyon Martin from when he was in Houston.
Yeah.
That man tricked me, but hey, I hope he's
So I mean, when you factor in what they gave in, I don't think that they look back with the move.
No, but at the same I understand, but at the same time, you don't make a push to get James Harden to bring in this big three of Kawhi, PG, and Harden all together, and not like make a deep run.
Oh well, yeah. Well, they'll definitely be disappointed about that, but like, I think that they had to make that move.
No, for sure. Like they were lacking a playmaker for this entire PG Kawhi era.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we concur. What's the next matchup?
Wolves Mavs.
Ooh, this is a really good one.
I'm gonna take Wolves.
Okay, I'm gonna take Wolves as well.
I'm gonna take Minnesota.
Nice. I think their size is too much for the Mavericks.
Yeah. And the Mavericks are still. I mean, what do y'all think about their big situation? Because they got Derek Lively and then they got Daniel Gafford.
Right.
But I can't. Who's the starter? I mean, it seems like
Gafford
overtook them.
Gafford because he has more lateral quickness than Derek Lively and can just like shuffle his feet more on the perimeter as well too. Lively, excuse me. Like he's been having a very good rookie year, but at the same time, for certain teams, he's been like pulled out of the lineup, been playing limited minutes because of his like weakness of not being able to guard the 3-point line.
Yeah, I mean, but they can't just run Gafford all 48. You know, they probably gotta.
Oh no, for sure.
No. Yeah, I'm saying, but like Gafford's gonna be the starting big, and then you're gonna have Derek Lively come off the bench for more size. And if you need more shooting, which that's not really even good to begin with, because I don't like Maxi Kleber, but Kleber, you can put him in there as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Gross.
That's very gross, bro. That was one of the reasons why they had like Kyrie had to hit that shot over Jokic to win the game, man, because Kleber was in there during crunch time.
That was a crazy shot by Kyrie.
It was a crazy shot
with the left hand.
But yeah,
all right.
Give me
next one. Nuggets Pelicans.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
Don't need to think about that one, even though Pelicans are a good team.
So that's the top four.
So what are our final four?
Yeah. Final four: the Boston Celtics, Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Denver Nuggets.
Wow. So the statistical like 4 best teams in the league, 4 best records in the league.
1-1. 2.
Well, I'm saying like those 4 teams got the 4 best records in the league.
Yeah.
Which, damn.
Look at
but
that.
they are the best teams, I think.
Look at how that works.
Yeah.
We were really diverse with our picks then again.
Hey, this is what the NBA is giving us,
true.
to be honest.
True.
So first one, like Celtics versus the Thunder.
Give me the Thunder. One game. Give me the younger team. Give me the faster paced team. Give me the Thunder.
Like, bro, come on, man. Are you serious?
So basically, my pick will decide.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
Bro, this man does not like the Celtics at all.
No,
bro.
I'm just being serious.
Oh my God.
What was the score of the game the other night?
Bro, it blew them out.
Oh.
It was a lot to a little.
Because I remember they won on their home court. I saw that you guys were winning.
Yeah, 135 to 100, which that they're missing Shea as well too. I don't think Jada played as well.
Oh, yeah, they were out against the Sixers as well, both of them.
Yeah.
But both of them played against the Knicks, of course. Just how to get that one. Don't want to get the others. I see how it is. But give me the Thunder. I'm actually being serious.
That's crazy. Daniel?
I'll give you the Celtics because I know you're going to take them.
Nah, but is
This is
that like your actual opinion, though?
No, I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, I'm going to take OKC, but then I just tried to compare the matchup.
Let me explain to you why you should take OKC. Maybe I could change your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, man.
I think that one reason that Dibo wants to take the Celtics is because Porzingis is a huge positional advantage, especially in this East.
That's what I was kind of basing it on.
But the Thunder got a great center in Chet, and he's very similar to Kristaps Porzingis. In fact, they're pretty good player comps for one another. So I like that. You got the wings. You got J-Dub, and then Dort can put either Brown or Tatum in the torture chamber and do a good job against one of them. Shea's going to be Shea. Shea's going to go to the line 20 times a game, and they're going to get the win. Better coach, too.
Yeah, that's a lie.
And they do got a big bench advantage.
Yeah, they have more depth with their bench as well, too.
The Thunder do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace,
Aaron Wiggins.
Cameron Williams, Jay Will.
Gordon Hayward's not it. You said Jay Will?
Jay Will.
Nah.
Gordon Hayward's not.
I mean, he could give you a good, 15 a night.
You said Gordon Hayward?
No, Jay Will. For Chet.
Oh, okay.
To keep Chet
Gordon
fresh.
Hayward's been trashed.
Oh, he's been awful.
He's been God, bro. His legs are cooked, man. Oh my God.
Which they lost that trade. Misic and Trey Man for him.
Hey, shout out Meaches, man. He was hooping for Charlotte. Been hooping.
A true EuroLeague MVP.
For real, man. Give the Europeans some more love, man. Give them some more love, for real.
All right, what's the other?
Wolves Nuggets.
Ooh. Nuggets.
Yeah. Nuggets. So we're just.
Damn, I actually got Minnesota.
You
Bro?
got Minnesota?
Yeah.
Explain.
That was your upset?
Yeah.
That was my upset. It's kind of the opposite right now.
I mean, you were saying earlier, back here, how you think the Wolves would be the team. And this is.
What's the argument for the Wolves over the Nuggets?
They got the size to match up against Nikola Jokic, which I understand Nikola Jokic, he's the clear best player in the entire league. He's an unstoppable offensive force. Yeah. But they have the personnel, with personnel I mean Rudy Gobert, to at least slow him down and to make you. I know, Matt.
I'm just saying.
Gritty.
Have you heard the Jokic iconic quote where?
I understand that.
Where Gobert was on him and there was a double coming and Gobert's like, I got him. And Jokic is like, I got 45, brother.
Yeah, but I understand. but they got the bigs to throw out them consistently throughout the game. Jamal Murray, who knows if he's completely 100% healthy for this down the stretch.
I think he is.
As well, even then, defensively, their whole personnel, it's just stacked. Very, very stacked. Mac Malone, he stated the last time they played Minnesota that on a 48 game, 48-minute basis, they're very hard to score against. They make you work consistently.
Oh, for sure. They're for sure the Nuggets' biggest comp, I think, out of the West. They might not be the second best team in the West, but I think they're the hardest matchup for the Nuggets. But I got to worry about, is the lights too bright, Karl-Anthony Towns?
Hey, man, we know Ant's lights. We know
but
him
if Cat's back, then you got to worry about that fit, him integrating while being hurt.
That's fair.
I do like Mike Conley because he's been able to get Rudy Gobert involved offensively,
the veteran leader, floor general,
and he always slows it down for them when they do need a bucket, because sometimes they can look like a young team out there.
That's true. But I love Mike Conley, man.
Yeah, he's very underrated.
Love that man.
Very underrated.
Hey, Nasri too,
and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They got a ton of underrated players.
I'm not gonna lie. I was shitting on Nickeil Alexander-Walker last year. I didn't think he was going to
Well, he wasn't as good last year.
Well, yeah, but he was too productive in the role he was giving.
Yeah.
Post McDaniels, him, hurting his hand.
Kyle Anderson hasn't been that good.
Slow-mo.
No. But his fit's, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very weird fit. Bro, hey, low-key, I'm looking at their depth chart right now. Man, TJ Warren's on the team still. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Shout out to him.
Since he got minutes or no?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
okay.
No.
Okay. I would have felt bad if he was getting minutes.
Hey, that brother getting paid, though, so that's all that matters.
But give me the championship team. Give me the team that They got an extremely clutch point guard. They got a clutch team overall. They can run 6 deep in a Final Four game. They'll be fine. Maybe 7 deep if you want to get Payne Watson in there.
Mm-hmm.
P.O.'s been going crazy.
He's been good for them.
So Braun's the sixth man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Reggie Jackson.
No Reggie Jackson.
That boy, no, that ain't not good, bro. He's trying.
Bro, Reggie's doing like good enough.
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore. I'm sorry.
He was horrible against the Spurs the other
Bro,
night.
he tried to do the floater on Wemby, bro, and he got his shit paid. I'm like,
No.
bro. Like, bro, for their backup point guard, it has to be Christian Brown. And then call it a day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's going to be him for sure because he was really good in the playoffs last year for them. But they don't have, like, the Bruce Brown type guy to be the ball handler off the bench.
No, they don't. So, a lot of more energy being put towards Jamal and Jokic to lead that.
Don't give me that. Are you saying that they can't?
No, what? No, but, like, it's just.
It'll be heavier.
Yeah, heavier load.
But, I mean, they do got the best problem solver in the world.
Fairs. Dude's a genius.
A genius.
Yeah. I do hate excuse me. I hate like the foul baiting thing he does when like somebody like goes closer to him, like when it's like late in game and they got a foul and he like puts the ball up.
I actually
that's so annoying.
Why? It's
but like it's like really smart, but at the same time, like bro.
To be fair, some of those are like shooting fouls. They just won't ever give them to him.
That's true. Because like common sense, like they're factoring that into it.
Yeah.
But hey, it's very smart though to have the initiative.
Well, smart play from like 100 IQ player.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
They did give him that foul versus the Spurs the other night as well.
Oh, he got one of those?
Yeah, he got that. I don't remember the dude that fouled him, but they were heading to like the left side, and then he saw that he was gonna foul him, and then he decided to shoot it.
He had 42.
Got 3.
I saw Wemby almost had a quadruple double.
Yeah, he's gonna
with
get
9
that.
blocks. Yeah.
9 blocks, 8 assists.
Yeah, he's gonna hit the quadruple double like sooner in his career.
He hit a 5x5 this year.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
He's gonna happen. He's gonna happen for him.
He's gonna average a 5x5.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
Not 5x5.
Maybe in the playoffs.
No, he might get there. Because he's at like 3-2 right now, or 3-3 right now.
Yeah.
That's hella impressive.
Yeah.
All right, last matchup, the expected finals.
I was about to say.
Finals series, the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets.
Real controversial picks here.
Yeah.
Who you got? You should start this.
Yeah, I mean, damn, I can't talk against the Nuggets. I got to take the Nuggets.
You got to take the Nuggets.
Okay. If it was a series, 7-game series, I would have Boston winning it in 6. But in a one-game scenario, with the Nuggets, them being the best clutch team in the entire league, them having the championship experience, them being a known and proven winner in the past, I got to get Denver.
I got Denver as well.
Dang,
I got Denver in a 7-game series or 1-game series.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect you to say that, honestly.
I got to be honest, man. I'll be honest.
I mean,
you should have been honest last round against the Thunder.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
They already won every game this year. Wait, they played them 3 times, right?
Twice.
Oh, okay. Well,
2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Both close games, both annoying as shit, but, we move. It's not happening in June.
But the difference in that was the last 2 minutes of the game, the Nuggets they just completely eliminated all chances of the Celtics, like trying to fight back for it. It was close within like 2 points or whatever.
Like defensively, we were really good down the stretch, especially the last one in Ball Arena. But offensively, we weren't able to hit our shots. Tatum, obviously, he missed the corner 3 in transition. I'm still kind of mad at him.
Yeah, he had a wide open 3.
Oh, I shouldn't be that mad, but it was like really annoying having to like get into the group chat and just have people talk shit. So yeah,
This is well deserved.
That's fair. I do talk a lot of shit. So hey man, when we have our downfall and when we lose, like I'll take it all in.
But you guys kept it interesting because you were like down double digits with like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then it got really close for like 10 seconds there.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, that is it. NBA March Madness.
Damn, we don't even got the winner on the thumbnail.
Damn.
Jokic didn't play
Yeah.
for college.
Jamal.
True.
Oh, he didn't win a championship.
That's not thumbnail material. No offense to Jamal.
No,
I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Who's like the best? What's the best March Madness run you've seen from an individual?
March Madness run?
Yeah. I guess that's a good last question.
In our
10.
lifetime? But I got one more, but it'll be quick.
Blah, blah,
Like
blah.
Final Four predictions.
Blah,
But
blah, blah.
best
Nice.
Final Four run. What best like tournament run? Full.
From a player or a team?
Player.
Okay. Yeah.
Branson's up there.
I love that.
That's fantastic.
I love it. That team is up there. I think that's more of a team than an individual.
That's true. Those Villanova teams were nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Lots of NBA
So it's
talent.
basically Knicks plus Mikal.
Yeah. Which he could be a Knicks fan, who knows?
Probably.
Let's see, for an individual player. Oh, Johnny Juzang was dope.
Oh, that was a good one.
That run. I'll probably say Juzang.
Johnny Jose. What about you?
Cardiac Kemba Walker.
Oh,
That's a good
OG.
Mhm.
That's a
Okay,
good one.
that's fair.
That's just like all I knew about before Before I knew about March Madness, I knew about Kemba Walker. You know,
Oh,
like he's the one that introduced me to March Madness.
Okay.
Kemba Walker was so dirty at UConn. Oh my god.
Facts.
What about you, Matt?
That's a good question. When UNC won, Joel Berry was insane. But for me, it's got to be Marquise Noel from last year.
Oh, bro, this
Short king.
man was like,
Short king.
this man was going crazy for Noel. Bro.
Really?
He was like his #1 soldier last year in the tournament. When
Anytime he posted, it went straight to my IG story.
swear, every single time it was like, bro, Marquise Noel was going crazy last night against da. I'm telling you,
That's ride or die.
He was putting up like 2020 games almost
yeah, he was going stupid.
with assists.
He was going stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Whew, good little segment.
Yeah.
But last question before we wrap it up. Final Four predictions. We are going to start off with the women's bracket.
Nice.
We NC State versus South Carolina, 3v1. Who you got,
I got South Carolina.
Daniel?
I have no knowledge.
Fair enough.
Not one bit.
True.
Fair enough. We like the honesty on the show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie
That's
about
fair.
that.
That's fair. I got South Carolina. Don, her squads. They gonna take care of business.
Haven't they not lost a game?
No, they're.
Well, I guess
undefeated.
regular season. Before this.
Yeah, they're 36-0.
That's impressive.
Stupid, man. Okay, the other game. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. UConn versus Iowa. Paige Buchers versus Caitlin Clark.
I got Iowa.
Bukers?
Yeah,
That was Beckers.
Beckers. Excuse me, my fault.
I don't know.
Sorry,
You're right.
Paige. I think it is Buchers. It is Buchers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who you got?
I got UConn.
You got UConn.
Yeah,
They're like the better. I mean, I don't want to spoil, but I got UConn or Iowa winning it all. It's too much of a script. It's too much of greatness.
Oh, he going to scripted scenario.
Hey, Caitlin Clark's got to win one.
Bro, if she completes the gauntlet, being LSU in the Elite Eight, then UConn, Paige Buchers, like Juno Auriemma.
I mean, they'll probably lose to South Carolina. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, and then even if like in the championship game, if she beats an undefeated team, South Carolina, Dawn Staley, like that squad, to win the chip, oh my, that would be such a storybook ending.
Oh well, yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Is she the all-time points leader for women's?
Yes.
I know she's the 3-point leader, which that makes sense to have the most
Mhm.
points then.
Oh, that would be a beautiful script.
Yeah.
That would be a beautiful script. Although I would not be mad at all if UConn or South Carolina won it. I like those teams a lot.
UConn might do the double
The double?
winning women's and men's,
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
which is a good possibility.
That's true. And then national championship, I got UConn. Wait, no.
You got
Actually, I got UConn. Yeah, UConn gonna win it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Over South Carolina?
yeah.
Mm.
Hey, bro, they on a mission, man. Even with like their roster right now, they got like multiple starters out, like indefinitely, but they're still in it. It's crazy.
Fair.
Trying to let the world know they still back in it. So I respect that a lot. All right, moving on to the men's games.
Yep.
If they can download. Oh no, I gotta go to another tab. My fault. My computer is not loading, but I remember it. Okay, now it's loaded. NC State versus Purdue, the first one.
I want to take DJ Burns. I really do.
That's my guy.
The
But
Jokic come.
I think Zach Edey's gonna get the win
Bro,
in Purdue.
DJ Burns, man, he reminds me of Zach Randolph in his game. Like the straight bully ball. Got the midi too as well.
Zach Edey, I think Zubac is a perfect player comp for him.
That's just because they look alike.
Nah, Boban.
Nah, I think he's better than Boban.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the Zubac comp. But I do think Zubac is underrated. That's why I like the comp.
Zubac is like quicker though.
Zubac is quicker, but they're both like meant to be pick and roll bigs. Like I think both of their best roles would be like backup bigs on a championship winning team.
Okay.
That's what I
Not
think.
championship winning. I don't know. I know. I'm not that high on Zach Edey for like when his game translates.
I don't
to
think
the
he
pros.
should go lotto. I think that was
He's
a crazy
not going
comment.
lotto like second rounder.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if they win, he might get a little draft boost.
That's how bad the draft class has been. If he put in Zach Edey in lotto convos, I'm sorry.
Damn.
No, he
Just
should
a
not.
hater.
No, he's
I
not.
haven't watched much.
He's just over relying on his size, which is okay in the college game, but
Sure.
it's not in the big. It's not in the big leagues.
Yeah. All right. Next one: Alabama versus UConn.
UConn easy.
Yeah, UConn's taking their ass. All right. Championship game: Purdue versus UConn. Will Zach Edey get his long-awaited chip?
Sorry, Seth. It is UConn. UConn went into the.
UConn. I got UConn as well.
Mm.
Dynasty on the way. Nasty team. Very nasty.
Very nasty. Great program over there. They're going to be like the new Alabama with football. But for basketball, I think.
Wow.
They should be considered as a blue blood too, but that's for another convo.
What's the qualifications of being a blue blood? Just wearing blue?
16. No. Actually, what's the team?
Well, I mean, that's part of it for sure.
Like Duke, UNC, KU,
KU.
Kentucky. You can make that. Okay. But no, like just their success over like the past 20 years, like winning multiple national championships. Especially if they went back to back, I think they should be in that convo.
Fair. All right. Shall we wrap it up then?
We should.
You want to get us out of here?
You can do the honors.
Fair enough. First and foremost, everybody give Daniel a round of applause on the debut episode. Very good.
Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Leave a like, subscribe to all Lunchroom Debates platforms. Back on Spotify, give it a listen. Weekly podcast, daily shorts, bring it to you all the time. Just hit 750 on YouTube too, so we got to give y'all a shout out for that.
Congrats.
So keep showing love and we'll keep producing.
Much love, y'all. Much love. Much love. Peace.
Peace.
Ooh.